guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a testing video on some makeup that I found in Home Bargains. Now, if you're not familiar with Home Bargains or you don't live in the UK, it's basically a shop that you can buy your toiletries, you can buy home decor, you can buy food. It's just a load of stuff that you can buy for your home at a cheap price. I picked up the Max and More beauty range that was in Home Bargains. Now the packaging just looks like this, very similar to Makeup Revolution, or Revolution as it's called now. Every single thing was 99p, so I thought, oh, I'll get as much as I can for a full face. I didn't get everything for a full face. I didn't get primer, or I couldn't find primer. I couldn't find like a liquid foundation and like a bronzer or a contour either, so I'm just going to go with what I have. Like I said, I could not find a primer. I did pick up this makeup setting spray, so it just looks like this. Now I know it's a setting spray, but we all know that, you know, they do like preps and sets and all in one. This also has aloe leaf extract in it, so I'm hoping that it will just hydrate my skin a little bit. I'm just going to go in with this spray and see what it's like. Okay, so on first impressions, do you know what? It feels really nice. It feels really hydrating, quite it's quite tacky already actually, which is good, especially with foundations, applying your foundation or making sure your makeup is set. Really like that, and 99p, yeah, you can't go wrong. So moving on to foundation, and I picked up the Max and More powder foundation, and this is in the shade light beige. Just going to pick a little bit of product in there. Oh, and notice that it has just come off, but it does just clip straight back on. So I mean, 99p, I'm gonna have a few faults. I'm hoping not too many, so let's just go straight in with this. So far I noticed that it is blurring out like imperfection, and also it's balancing out, you know, the skin tone a little bit, getting rid of those like red patches. Yeah, it feels really soft on the skin actually, and considering it's a powder and my skin hates powder, it hasn't gone cakey or dry. It's actually looks really smooth. Not bad. If you are into powder foundations, you know, it's okay. It doesn't look dry, like I say. I mean, I'll come in a little bit closer. So yeah, 99p. Can you really go wrong? I don't know. So the next product that I picked up was the Max and More concealer, and this is in natural. So I'm hoping this will be good. I'm gonna place that under my massive bags today, and then I'm just gonna place this on just a few spots that I have. So I'm just gonna be spraying the setting spray onto the sponge because I haven't actually wet it and can't be bothered to get up. So I'm just going to go in and blend it out under my eyes first. So it was very creamy, this concealer, quite a nice consistency. It's blending out really nice as well. Yeah, it looks really nice. It doesn't look dry or patchy. Yeah, I like that. So it's done a relatively okay job of covering the spots that I have around here. Not the best, but like I say again, and I'm going to keep saying, it's 99p, so what more are you going to want from a concealer? Then I'm going to move on to powder. So this is the powder here. Right, so I'm just going to take a little bit on my sponge and just sort of put it anywhere that I've put my concealer. I don't know if anyone can see that, but it's kind of got like a pearlescent like finish on it. Like it kind of gives me a bit of a glow, which it's not supposed to because it's setting powder, but I don't hate it. It doesn't look bad. Okay, on first inspection, my face does look a little bit dry at the moment. Like it looks dry, but it does look smooth. Like there's no like cakiness or anything like that. It just looks like it's a little bit parched. So I might just go in with the setting powder and just absorb any excess powder. Just show you what that powder looks like on the skin. So far so good. Actually quite impressed. Like I really thought that none of these things were going to work and they were going to be, you know, I was just going to test them and it was going to be a disaster. But so far, like, so good. Moving on to blush. This is the Maximal Pressed Powder Blush and this is in Rose 34. Ooh. And that is just what it looks like close up. And then you've got this little bit here. See that? I'm just going to take a little bit of this and see how pigmented it actually is. Okay, that is quite pigmented. So I'm just going to go in on my cheeks and just lightly give myself a little bit more colour to my skin. It's giving me actually a really nice colour. I think if you do have, you know, you've put your bronzer and your contour on, this is just going to really add to the colour and make it look beautiful. So yeah, a really nice colour actually. I'm just going to go in with the brush that I use for the foundation and just like blend it a little bit. Another still, like Maximal, yes, you are pulling it out of the bag today. And I am shocked. I am so shocked. The next thing that I found, and I wanted to look for eyeshadows and highlighter and stuff like that. It didn't have any individual highlighters, but in this little palette, it is called the Travel Palette, and you've got a foundation, a blush, and two brow powders, 3 eyeshadows, and a highlighter there. I'll show you what that looks like. And yeah, again, if you are just starting out on makeup, this is perfect because everything is in one place. I'm assuming that like blush is like very similar. It's kind of got a nice sheen to it as well, but it's very similar to this one here. So if you did want to just buy the Travel Palette, it's already in there. I'm just going to take this little highlighter here and just swatch. Oh, okay. Can you actually see that? I actually don't understand, like 99p, 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 like this has got so much more than individual items. Like, okay, I am literally like, I'm gone. Right, okay, so I'm just going to take this domed brush from Real Techniques so I can just pat it into the little palette. Tap that off. Tap it off loads, it's quite powdery. And okay, it's not overly picking up off the brush. Might need to just layer it up slightly. Okay, it just gives you like a really nice sheen. Like it's quite subtle, which I do prefer on every day. It is really pretty actually. Yeah, that is really, really pretty. So I'm just gonna dust it on my nose. I don't know if I look absolutely crazy on camera. I'm not entirely sure. In person, like, that is really, really pretty. Like, okay, I don't understand. Okay, moving on to brows, because I'm just gonna have like just a breakdown because I just can't actually get over, like, what? Like I just can't get over it. Okay, moving on. We've got two shades here, and I'm probably going to dip into the darker shade here. Obviously, if you are, you know, you've got brunette hair or dark hair, then these shades are okay for you. If you're blonde, I mean, this one might be okay. Okay, it's not overly pigmented, that's good. And then this one. Okay, so you've got like more of a warm tone and a cool tone here. This one looks a little bit patchy, but I guess once you blend it in, it's not too bad at all. So I'm going to go in with the darker one. But I mean, so far, that really applied really nicely. Not the best, but not the worst either. Okay, so moving it on to my like swollen eyelids. It's like, what are you doing, eyelids? Like a tortoise. Like, what the hell? So I'm going to be going in with the brown shade here because I figure, why not? They're powders. Let's just use them. And I'm going to just use it as my transition. So let's just tap that off and see how this applies. Okay, so not the best pigment for eyeshadows. I'm getting quite a bit of like fallout underneath my eye. So yeah, I mean, it is a brow product. It's not really working as an eyeshadow. Like, it kind of just blends straight away into nothing. But then it's not specific. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. There is like work going on outside. It's really annoying. It's just not blending that well. Okay, just gonna go in with the darker brow product now, just to sort of deepen the crease a little bit, see if we can get a little bit more pigment from that, and just place that in the crease. I'm not really a fan of that for eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with this like light silvery colour here. So they're very crumbly, but that is actually a really stunning colour. Lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to go in and place this on my lid. Okay, so it's weird. It kind of looks a little bit patchy. Okay, so I'm just going to dip into those two browns and just try and blend like the glitter in a little bit. Okay, so I'm really not impressed with the like eyeshadows. I just find that they're not really blending out very well. I'm just going to take the darker brown on the lower lash line. They're like very powdery, which is probably why my eye's a little bit like, because all the powders are going into my eye. I'm a little bit like, with this palette. So yeah, not overly keen on this palette. So, moving on to mascara. When this came, the actual wand itself was out of the packaging, and this had a little lid on it, and I was like, I've never seen a mascara being packaged like that. It was really weird. But maybe, I guess in a way it's a good thing, because you can kind of get an idea of what the wand is going to be like. And especially if it's in the packaging, you wouldn't know. The wand just looks like this. Nice big bristles on it, and it's just what the packaging looks like there. Still very simple. So, wand is massive, so I'm just going to coat my lashes because I am going to be putting fake lashes on. Now, I didn't find any fake lashes, so I'm just going to use my own, and I know that is cheating, but I can't not wear lashes, so yeah. Okay, what? Are you guys seeing this? Look at the size of my lashes. This is just coating it really nicely. Look at the size of my lashes. What? What? Again, I don't think I've ever seen a mascara that's 99p. I think in Poundland it's even £1. So this is really good. Ow, I just put myself in the eye. Okay, I am super impressed with that mascara. Like, that has lifted my lashes so much. And it doesn't feel like drying. It doesn't feel like crispy or anything like that. yeah, I really like that. That is a good mascara. So that is probably my favourite product so far. I absolutely love that. I have 2 lipsticks here, and these are the Long Lasting Max and More Colour and Gloss. So I'm assuming that they're kind of like the Max Factor ones, where you've got like a matte and then you can put the gloss over the top of it. I never usually use the gloss because I like it matte. But these are the colours, and I just thought that nudie, like, mauvey colour was just absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to swatch them actually, just to show you what they are like. So these are the 2 colours swatched. Now you've got the mauvey one here and the red one, and they are actually beautiful. Like, wow, I wasn't expecting like that much pigment from them. This one's a little bit more sheer, and I'm guessing you can build it up. This one straight away was so pigmented that I was like, I'm so happy, because this is my favourite colour for lipsticks. Okay, so I'm not going to use any lip liner. I'm just going to go straight in, see how easy it is to use. I think there was lip liners there actually. I don't really know why I didn't pick them up, but there is lip liners, and they're 99p obviously. So actually really easy to apply. It feels so nice. Like, I want to stop talking while I do this. That feels super lightweight, really comfortable. It applied easily, and the colour is stunning. So you can apply this, it will just make it a little bit more glossy. I can feel it starting to dry down already, so I'm assuming it's going to be matte, which, yes, thank you. I prefer matte. I don't really like a gloss because your hair gets all stuck in it, and it just doesn't, I feel like it doesn't stay on for very long. So yeah, that is everything. Now I'm just going to spritz my face one more time. That is everything for the product. I'm just going to go and put some lashes on. I'll come back and I'll just talk through what I liked and what I didn't like. So I'll see you in a bit. My hair is actually looking freaking awful today. Oh my god. What is that as well? Okay, so I just put my lashes on, and these are... Right, okay, so these are the Eyelaw Most Wanted I Heart This. And that's what the packaging looks like. And they're absolutely beautiful. I am obsessed with any Eyelaw lash. They are just amazing. So yeah, that is everything. I just wanted to go over what I thought about everything. And now that it's on my face, my actual skin itself looks really nice. Like, it actually looks really airbrushed. The lips have dried, and like, it is a really nice colour. It really feels comfortable on the lips. The eyeshadow I wasn't a big fan of. The palette as well, I wasn't a massive fan of it. Absolutely loved the mascara. Really liked that. And then this lipstick, so I'm assuming that this one's going to be absolutely stunning as well. Really liked those. And weirdly enough, I really like the powder as well, even though it kind of gave you a more shine, like a sheen to your face. I quite liked the way that it looked, and it kind of helped the rest of my skin. So yeah, that is everything. If you did like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me. But I just like hit myself really hard. And yeah, get yourself down to Home Bargains and give it a try. I mean, it's all 99p. Even if you got yourself a couple of bits just to try, I mean, it's really cheap, so give it a go. So yeah, that is the final part of the video. I really hope you liked it, and I will see you all in my next one.